All right. We're here at Fitness 365 with Chris Sky. We just did a leg workout. I can barely walk, dude.
And I just want to confirm for everybody, we did actually do a leg workout because everybody says we skipped leg day, but Greg is my witness. And how was it?
It was good. I'm excited to eat, so we need to get through this conversation quickly. But how's the campaign going?
The campaign's going better than we could have ever imagined. MSM's trying to ignore us, and as you see, they're keeping us out of all the polls. Yeah. Those polls are fake. They're about as real as a poll me and you can make on Twitter and ask 200 people that are all Chris Sky fans, who are they voting for? Yeah. And you're going to see 95% Chris Sky. The only real polls that count are the 4 main polling companies that are calling everybody right now. And they're only mentioning 5 to 7 names in those calls. And I'm one of the names every single time, which means I'm polling in the top 5 in the real polls, which means we have a really good chance of getting in this debate, which means they're very goddamn scared of us, and they should be, because no one's campaigning like us. No one's out here at 6 a.m. No one's going 21 hours a day. Nobody has events coming up all over. We got an event on the 18th. We got a Bitcoin event on the 19th. We have our massive barbecue May 27th, and everybody saw our barbecue on April 28th. Even with the bad weather, we had almost 400 people show up to an office opening. So now on May 27th, we're bringing everyone back to 1430 Birchmont, and we're having a massive barbecue, food drive, and food bank. We're going to have multiple types of food there, including locally sourced burgers, locally created halal chicken sandwiches, and we're going to have ice cream for the kids, all types of entertainment, and we plan on giving out thousands of free meals and thousands of free food items. It's at 1 p.m. May 27th at 1430 Birchmont. Everybody's got to come there. Bring your friends, bring your family. It's going to be a way we kick off the summer and a way we really kick off the election campaign. I got another event coming up in Windsor, May 28th. So these are all things we're doing just in the next couple of weeks before June 1st even comes when we're actually allowed to start really campaigning. So we are way ahead of the pack. And I made a comment before when we were talking, and we were talking about how the other candidates really don't care. I made a video the other day putting us apart from the other candidates where I said they're just politicians. But I am the people, and I represent the people. And that's why we're out here every day interacting with the people. I went to an event in Livia Chow's neighborhood, and she didn't even show up for her own voters. Why?
What?
Yes. And why didn't she do that, Greg? Because she didn't think she had to. Because she's like, these are my voters. They're going to vote for me anyway. So why would I waste my time even pretending like I care about them?
Taking them for granted.
Well, and what do you think she's going to do if she gets elected? If she doesn't even care about you before she has your vote, you think they're going to care about you after they have your vote? And furthermore, we looked at Trudeau's new platform. What did we see there?
Mandatory vaccines are still on the docket for him.
That's right, everybody. Mandatory vaccines, which every other political candidate voted for. And if Trudeau brings them back, what do you think they're going to do the second time? They're going to bring them back. I'm the only candidate that will prevent the mandates. I'm the only candidate that will stop the 15-minute cities. I'm the only candidate that will prevent the central bank digital currencies. And you know all about that. You know we started a Bitcoin initiative, and we have an entire team working with us. These are people that have been working with Bitcoin since its inception. We've created a 6-point plan that we want to bring out to the public. And the idea is to educate everybody about how Bitcoin and digital currencies work, because everybody in the digital currency world knows how dangerous central bank digital currencies is, and they know how amazing Bitcoin could be to combat inflation, combat centralization, and combat government overreach. So if we can educate the public, if we can make it available to be used in private and public transactions, if we can enable the infrastructure for international peer-to-peer transactions and make everybody aware of how to use it, then we can stop central bank digital currencies in its tracks. And that's one main thing we got to do to stop this agenda. And everybody that was talking about it, calling it a conspiracy theory, will see that just yesterday, what did the central bank announce, Greg?
A digital dollar, I think they call it.
Yes, and then they call it a central bank digital currency. Exactly what I warned against, like everything else. I warn you before it happens, I warn you why it's going to be dangerous, and then I take action on your behalf to protect you, protect your family, and preserve the future of this country. And I'm the only candidate that's going to do that. So don't waste your vote. Vote for me. Come out to the party. Bring your family May 27th. Meet me in person. Get some food. Have some fun. If I can run a food bank better than the government, and we saw their food bank line, if I can run it better and with more dignity and more class as a private citizen, that I could do it within 2 weeks without any taxpayer dollar or any political clout whatsoever. What do you think I'm going to be able to do for the city when I get into there?
I'm super excited. I was going to ask you about how you're going to fight the media blackout, but I guess the idea is to just be bigger and better.
The media doesn't mean anything to me because everybody knows the media is fake news. Real Toronto News has 500,000 people, and they posted my video just yesterday. That was better than a commercial I could have got on CTV, CBC, because those are our actual voters. That's the voting base, and they can see that, and they can get an unbiased look. Everything on TV is fake. Everything on TV is scripted. This was real. So people can see it, they can discuss it, they can talk about it, they can share it. That is so much more powerful than the mainstream media fabricating a fake story like Olivia Chow is leading the pack when we exclude Chris Sky. It's ridiculous, and everybody sees right through it. The media is at the lowest trust it's ever been in the history of our country and probably the history of the world, and it's for good reason.
Hey, thanks for your time. We'll let you get going, but one more time, the Bitcoin event. Is that going to be live? Can people watch that online? Or
I'm sure it's going to be streamed. It's going to be happening May 18th. We're going to have a flyer for it. Nice. It's going to be only like a half-hour thing, so people got to get there and watch. It's going to be very interesting. I'm telling you, I had some of the best minds in Bitcoin approach me, and they believe that I am a vessel to get this message out, and I am a way to help save the people from this New World Order globalist agenda.
I'm definitely supporting you. Thanks again. We'll follow you on social media, and we'll follow your campaign with great interest.
ChrisSkyForChange.com, everybody. ChrisSkyForChange.com. God bless you. We don't shake, we hug.